Hello Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 28 of our Let's Play Infinity. But in all truthfulness, it should be episode 29. However, there was an issue. So I had this really cool thing planned out. We were going to, go over how to make a laser and the prechargers and all the information about them. And I went all the way through it. Spent, I don't know, a bunch of prep time and then 35-40 minutes recording, and then I went to check it out and the entire video was messed up. The audio was there, the video wasn't. So yeah, for some reason it had frozen on one frame for the entire 33-minute video. So I'll just do highlights. So what we have is an attempt to have this self-sustaining. So what we want to be able to do is get Yellorium to run our reactor. That in turn makes the steam for our turbines. So the plan was to make a laser drill, which is what that is. Now, the way that it was done, even though you didn't really get to watch, is I crafted a, what's the thing called? Oh, that's right. I threw it up on the wall. Yeah, I get mad and I throw stuff and it sticks to the wall. I made a slaughterhouse. I brought it here to the Nether. And I had it set up in front of these with a tank on either side, one catching the meat, one catching the pink slime. And I guess I can go ahead and clear these out. Like that. So then once we had one bucket of pink slime, we brought that back and we placed the bucket so that the pink slime would spawn. And then I actually got creative enough and I used, are they in here? Slime and beginning syringe. And as you can see, we even have extras left over. So let me get this stuff put up real quick. Alright, this one is just weird looking. It goes through all three stages. Okay, trash can. I got enough of that stuff. And I'll just chuck that and I'll look at those later. Throw that in there. I need the dirt. Okay. So, cue the slime. I throw the slime in here into our spawner up here, let it spawn, get a whole bunch of the little, pink slime balls. Where was it those were at? Over here? Yeah. 9 of these makes, well, I can show you. It's actually one of the only things you can do with this. So click, oh, actually, no, you can do more with it. Oh, okay, cool. I had missed this stuff. Well, cool. Then it wasn't for nothing. But anyways, use those to make the pink slime's cube. Pink wool. Oh, come on. Alright, let's click on that. Okay, the pink slime block. You make it with 9 of these, and then you use it. You smelt the pink slime block to make the pink slime crystal. This is the one there's pretty much only one use for, and that is to make the laser drill precharger. So we had to have 4 of these, so 4 of those, so a whole bunch of those. Alright, I'll throw it in there, it'll fit. So, that is how we got the crystals for the prechargers. If you've never set one of these up, I'm not going to get in the way of the beam, but there's a hole all the way to bedrock. You have to dig a hole to bedrock. And if you have this, if you have your laser stationed below 128, it is less economical. It requires more power. At 128 and above, which I've actually got this one set at 135, so if I get on this and stand, you'll see my little, oh, actually it's 126. Okay, I'm on 126, those are on 125, or excuse me, 135. So if your laser drill is below 128, it'll require more energy. Each of our prechargers can accept up to 5,000 RF a tick. You can give them more, they won't do any more. Then they take this 5,000 RF per tick and beam it into the laser drill. This laser drill uses that power to energize this. Once the amount of energy that has gone into this equals 6 million, you get one work. And what that does is it gives you one type of ore, like this. Wow, how lucky is that? That's actually what we're after. Now, the reason for these is the lime laser focus increases your chances to get nether uranium, regular uranium, and really? My brain just went blank. Emeralds. That's it. Emeralds. So, the main thing we're after is the uranium. So then that goes into the ender chest that's up on top of that. I think I bounced. And so then that comes in on this chest. You can see the little green right there. So that will come in this chest. And then that goes out. I guess I can dig this up and show you the setup here. So whatever comes in this chest is going to go out on the pink. Now it can go in the pink here with a priority 10 if it's either uranium or nether uranium. And then once it goes in here, it will then go to this one. And do I have my wrench? I do. Now what's pulling out of here is green on, no, that's in. Anything comes in is going to be extracted on green. Now there's one green input here, there's a green input here. This one is filtered to do uranium. This one is filtered to input the nether uranium. That way it can smelt the nether uranium into 2 regular uranium, and then that will come out. What color was that? Is that red? Yeah. That will come out on red. Now you have a few choices on red. One, it can go priority 5 in here if it's uranium ore. It can go priority 10 over here if it's either uranium ingot or yellorium ingot. Or it can go priority 0 back into here, which is where it came in at. That way it will cycle through again. Now, if it's not either yellorium or uranium or nether uranium, then it will go into this box, which is our normal ender chest. So basically what this does is filters anything coming in on the laser. And if it is either uranium or nether uranium, it will go through this cycle to be converted into ingots and then fed into the system here. Because it'll go up on red into storage, and then if you notice here, it's out on black and in on black to fill this up. And as you can see, when I accidentally picked that up, it already started filling it in behind me. Now what I'm doing is I'm watching this, because this is what has come in on the laser. So if this ends up being more than a single line, then I'll know it's coming in more than it's burning, and we'll be good to go for a little while. So since you missed that entire show, I guess that it's time to start on the next item. And that is what to do with all this power. Well, we have two turbines that are spinning away, generating power with nothing happening. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a Wyvern core. And as you've seen before, that's the 4 Draconic cores, Nether Star, and 4 Draconic ingots. I don't know why there's 3 there. And then we're going to come over and we're going to make 2 of the Wyvern energy cores. And then we're going to come over here, put this one in the middle, these on either side, and we're going to get the Draconic Evolution Energy Core. And that's going to go there. Next, to feed this, we need, or to, I don't know, I guess activate it, we need 4 particle generators. This is with a center of the Draconic core, blaze rod in a cross pattern around that, and then your 4 corners are redstone blocks. So we get those 4. This one. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get our energy pylons. And this is what you're going to use to put energy into and out of this energy core. I'm going to set up 3, but you make them 2 at a time, so we have 4. And then lastly, we have our core upgrade items. So, I better grab the book. There it is. Let's go. Actually, let's make it daylight. That way this will be just a little bit easier to do. Okay. Now, what we'd want to do is have a little fun. So I've already taken some measurements, and hopefully I'll get this right, because the future of my base depends on it. Yeah, kind of, sort of. 14 this way. Okay. And then 6. Up. And then it should be that the energy core goes there. That should be centered. Yep, that looks like it to me. Alright, where'd my shovel go? Okay. Now, let me dig all this back. Now, what we should be able to do is go out 10 from this in each of the compass directions here. Tier 1, charge 0, 45 million or 45.5 million RF is the storage capacity of that. Look at Jose, don't tell me I can't put dirt on that. Okay. And I don't want the 2, I want another 10. Ah. I keep missing my buttons. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because you can have up to 10 spaces between your particle generator and your core. I don't know if it's to the center of the core or the centerpiece or the radius of the core. I designed this pretty much based on just doing it off that center block. That way I shouldn't have any issues. And our last one here. Like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our particle generators and put them on the ends. Just like that. Now I'll grab my shovel. Well, actually I can use the excavator if I can get on the dirt here. And we're going to get rid of the dirt here. And then we'll show what this thing does. And if you've not seen this before, I think it looks really cool. Yeah, I guess I could just fly. Might make digging a little bit slower, but it'll sure make moving around faster. Now I should be able to just right click on one of these particle generators and activate this as a power storage system. Unable to activate, invalid configuration. Huh. I wonder if I've got it too far out. Kind of cool looking with that thing in there though. Guess you gotta use an empty hand. Okay. Well, I'm not going to move it in because we're just going to make it bigger anyways. So let me go ahead. Well, actually, let me look at the book here real quick. Because there are different tiers. I thought it showed them in the book. Alright, there's the energy core, particle generator, energy pylon. Now I looked at it on the website and it said 1 to 10 between it. And it's not showing the picture that I thought it did. Well, let's just try it this way. See if I can do this part of it from memory. Nah. Now will you activate? Well, let's try the next level. Because I don't want to move it in if I don't absolutely have to. But if it doesn't activate this time, we might have to see about moving that in one. Okay, what about now? Invalid configuration. Well, phooey. I told you I hadn't tried this before. Alright, so move you there. Don't try and stand on this. That way it'll go through it quicker. Oh, well, that's neat. I'll get back up there. Alright, so we'll try it there. I need my shovel available too, I guess. Okay, so oh, that's interesting. I don't know what that is. I guess that's the ability for it to be just a particle generator. Alright, so let's break this one. Set you there. Little dot fades away. I tell you what I better do. Let's put the dirt on the ones we haven't moved yet, because I'm going to forget which one I haven't and which one I have, and that's just going to be a whole bad thing then. How is it? It's never easy. I had a show earlier that I thought was going great, and ended up it went great. I just don't have proof of it. I got the audio, so if you want to hear how to do the laser, let me know. Alright, what am I doing wrong? Because you're supposed to be able to do it with just that one middle piece. That one right there. So let me take all this off. Oh, get up there. Take that out. Empty hand. Okay, what if I just right click it? Well, if I right click it, it gives me this. Decorative device, fairly easy to use. Next page, blah, 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 blah. Well, let's see. Check the book real quick, and if I can't find it, I'll put this thing on pause till I figure it out, and then bring you back in. Particle generator, purely decorative, also used as part of the energy core multi-block structure. Energy pylon, we haven't even gotten to it yet. Energy core. Find more info in the Energy Core multi-block tutorial. Energy storage multi-block. 1 energy core, 4 particle generators, redstone block, number depends on tier. Draconium block, number depends on tier. Energy pylon, got 2. Energy core consists of surrounded by 4 particle generators. Generators must be directly in line with the core as shown in the following images. Yeah, I ain't seeing no images. Alright, hold on just a minute. Let me see what I can figure out, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Apparently my 10 is counted differently from their 10. because on the website it explicitly shows an arrow at this edge to this edge that says 1 to 10. Well, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is apparently what they are calling within 10, which to me is actually a little frustrating because I had some things designed the other way. But be what it may, we will work with it this way because that is what it looks like. And so now this thing will hold 45 million RF. Kind of neat, huh? However, it ain't big enough. So I'm going to break that. Squirt down onto here and let's upgrade it. And we're going to make this thing bigger and stronger and faster and all that stuff. And then we're going to take this here draconium block and do like this. And then like this. Ah, missed that one. I'll get it in a minute. Unfortunately, I think this is going to mess up my other numbers, but we will figure out a way around that if need be. Now, let's see what we got. I missed it. Oh, now it's over my head. Okay, empty hand, shift, right click. Now we can not fly. There we go. Now we can store 9.88 billion RF. Yeah, I think it's right nifty. So let's see if my fears are substantiated or not, because these have to be within 15 blocks, but I have a feeling that it may not be due to how they are doing their measurements here. Oh, nope, it is within the range. So now we have power going into our block. And we'll take and put that one there, and our glass up top, right click it, and that power goes in. So now if you look at all that power going in. Yep, that's right nifty. That's a lot of power going in very, very fast. I'm curious to see what the buffer on this, oh, it's already empty. Let's see, that's a million in no time. So there we go, we've already got that all dumped in there. And let's see, this is running the laser. So I'm not going to be able to place a block on that. Alright, hold on just a minute. I need to refer to my drawings over here, and I'll be right back. Alright, so apparently I want to go up 15 and then over 10. That's 1, Well, I don't have to count it, just have to make sure I don't let it. I can't let it refill. And one more. And then that's my 10. I need to go over. And this should put me back in my center. Is that... That doesn't look centered. That should be center. Oh, that's right. I'm counting on my drawing, and I forgot to account for that, or where I had to move those in. So then I'll put that there, and my glass here, and then I'll come down here. Let's see, still got my wrench? Yep, I sure do. And hopefully this will work. Now, in theory, I should be able to take a U, put you here, and that should be send mode. Let's take the dirt down. Alright, and yep, if you see the particles going up, then that should mean, let's see, now they're going down. Actually, they're not. But like that, the particles are coming up, which means power is coming into this. And if you look up there at Wayla, I'm not real sure what the numbers mean, but it's a whole bunch of numbers going on. So, well, I guess we can come over here and see if our laser is still grabbing resources. Because if it is, then that means we're sending power out. And that is power going out. Our laser is still grabbing stuff, so we're working. And apparently you can't see that a certain distance out. Oh, there it is. Cool. That doesn't look too bad. So there you go. We now have a whole bunch of storage. It'll hold 9.8 billion, and right now we've only got, well, we're coming up on 3 million. Oh yeah, and well, I guess it's a good thing I did make 4 of these, because we need to put the one on this. And we'll give that a little right click and send power into it from there. So now, once we get our 4th turbine in over here and get it tuned in, we'll have all the power coming into this and then going up to this, to our tesseract. And then this will be the power supply for our base. I kind of like it. Is it bad of me to wish it were a little bit bigger? Oh, all in due time, I guess. All in due time. So yeah. Oh good, it's just light effects. Doesn't actually damage or anything. Cool. Alright, so I believe that will be the episode. Hopefully the video looks a little better this time. Because honestly, last time, all it was is that screen. Well, no. it was this screen for 30-some minutes. And it was weird because you could see the mouse moving around and you could hear me talking. I don't know how it ever even got on that screen, much less stuck on it. Oh wow, I am right on the edge. Alright, well, that should do the episode, or that should be it for this episode anyways. We've got our laser in the background. We have our super power ball of doom. We've got 3 turbines. And I believe I actually have the resources to make a 4th one. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I am getting in the fuel that I will need to run it as it is, much less another one. But I guess I'll know soon. Because all I gotta do is let it run and see if it's filling up or if it's emptying out, and then determine how fast it's filling if it is. If not, I may have to do a second laser set. And even if I do, if I've got 4 turbines, that's, what is that, 90, 98, 96 million RF a tick, 40 of which going to lasers, so that would give me almost 60,000 RF a tick free. So, I mean, yeah, it costs the resources, but, you know, as long as we're getting the fuel in from the lasers and all that, we'll be good to go. So, I believe that'll do it for this episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, please make sure to click like down below. And if you have any questions, want to make any suggestions or comments or anything like that, make sure to post that up down below. But most of all, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll come back to see us and see what we're doing next time. But until then, I am Jim Slate. Take care, and God bless.